We have no time for this. What are we doing out here?
Last night in a dream, a great raven spoke to me and summoned me to this place.
We were summoned here as well.
Who are you, Outlanders?
I am Thrall, son of Duratan, war chief of the Horde.
And I am Jaina Proudmoore, leader of the human survivors of Lordaeron.
You are not welcome here.
Peace, priestess. They've come to aid you against the Legion.
It was you in my dream. But who are you to make such an offer to us?
I am the reason for the Legion's return. Years ago, I brought the orcs into this world, and by doing so, I opened a path for the demons as well. For my sins, I was murdered by those who I cared for most. Despite my death, war raged across the lands of the East for many long years, leaving entire kingdoms devastated in its wake. Now, at long last, I have returned to set things right. I am Medivh, the last Guardian. I tell you now, the only chance for this world is for you to unite in arms against the enemies of all who live.
I'm sorry I'm late. It's just as we feared. Archimonde and his Doomguard are making their way towards the summit. He'll be here any moment.
10,000 years ago, we Night Elves defeated the Burning Legion. Though the rest of the world was shattered, we were left free to live out our immortal lives in peace, bound to the World Tree. We are its protectors, and through it we were granted immortality and power over nature. Now, at last, it is time we gave that power back.
You realize that we will age as these mortals do. Our powers over nature will wane in time.
If pride gives us pause, my love, then perhaps we have lived long enough already. I will proceed to the summit and prepare our defenses there. Whatever comes, my love, remember, our bond is eternal.
Hear me, Night Elves. The time for reckoning has come.
If you can provide our bases with support and keep us from being overwhelmed, Thrall and I will delay Archimonde's ascent.
Your plan is a bold one, girl. Perhaps I have misjudged you, Outlanders. May Elune shine upon you.
To arms, my brethren. To arms, brave orcs and humans. Twilight falls, and the enemy awaits.
Our time is now. Waiting on you.
Priestess Tyrande, the undead have begun to construct a new settlement. It won't be long before they start attacking our allies.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our allies' town needs
It
help.
shall be done.
The undead are attacking. Send help.
Once.
The goddess calls.
Our allies' town needs help.
By Elune.
Your move.
The goddess calls.
Research finished.
Someone threatens the wilds, as the goddess wills. So
Your
be it.
building is
Something
complete.
is amiss.
Our
Your
allies'
building is
town
complete.
needs help.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman.
Research finished.
Someone
Insufficient
threatens the
gold.
wild,
Speak your mind.
the goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
Immediately. I heed
Your
the
building
voice of
is
Elune.
complete.
Ashrathoraman.
Research finished. Your building is complete.
What threatens these lands?
Your building is complete. Insufficient gold.
By Elune. Immediately.
Our allies' town needs help. Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Someone threatens the wilds,
Your mana
the
is
goddess
depleted.
calls. So be
The
it,
sleeper has awakened.
as the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Ah, the great outdoors.
We can't build there.
Someone threatens the
Our
wild.
time is short.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Let's get going.
Point the way.
Your building is complete.
The land and I are one.
I heed
The
the voice of
sleeper
Elune.
has awakened.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Anudora.
The goddess calls.
Our allies' town
Someone
needs
threatens
help.
the wild,
Ah, the great outdoors.
as the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
My strength is yours.
Threatens these
Our
lands?
allies' town needs help.
Threatens these lands.
The goddess calls.
As sleep dulled my senses.
Someone
The
threatens
land
the
and
wild.
I are one.
I hear the voice of a moon.
Something is amiss. Something is amiss. The land and I are one.
Ashrathorama. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds? By Elune.
Your move.
Ashrathoraman. I
Your
heed the voice
building
of
is
Elune.
complete.
Ah, the great
Our
allies
Ashrathorama.
town needs help.
Someone threatens the wild? The goddess calls.
Your building is complete.
The goddess calls.
Research finished.
Someone threatens the wild?
The sleeper has Where awakened. Shall I strike? Anudura.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. Someone threatens the wild?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. More lumber
Ah,
is
the
required.
great
calls.
outdoors.
So be it. The goddess calls.
Ah, the great outdoors.
So be it.
Our allies town needs help.
Research finished.
Someone threatens the wild? Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice. Your
Our
building
allies
is
town needs help.
The sleeper has awakened.
Your building is complete. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The sleeper has awakened.
Our allies' town needs help.
Someone threatens the
Our
wild.
time is short. I'm awake. I'm awake.
I heed the voice of Elune.
My
Research
strength is
finished.
yours.
The goddess calls.
Ah, the great outdoors.
The goddess calls.
Is there trouble?
Our warriors
Ah,
have
the
engaged.
great outdoors.
Where shall I strike?
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Of
Ah,
course.
the great outdoors.
Of course. At once.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Ashrathoraman.
Are we being
Your
invaded?
building is
The
complete.
goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Threatens these lands.
The goddess calls.
For
I heed the
Kalimdor.
voice of Elune.
Your building is complete. More lumber is required.
Ah, the great
Someone
outdoors.
threatens the wild. The goddess calls.
Ah, the great outdoors. Our allies' town needs help.
Ashrathoraman.
What is nature's call? Ah, the great outdoors.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Are we being invaded?
Our
Our allies' town needs help.
The sleeper has awakened. Our strength is yours.
Threatens these lands. Has sleep
I'm awake.
dulled my senses?
I'm awake. The sleeper
the great
has
outdoors.
The land
awakened.
and I are one.
Ashrathoraman. By Elun.
Threatens these lands.
Our allies'
I
town
heed the
needs
voice of
help.
Elun.
Something is amiss.
The great outdoors.
Our time is short. My path is clear.
Has sleep dulled my senses? The land and I are one.
The great outdoors.
Threatens these lands.
Our allies' warriors have engaged the enemy.
Something is amiss. The land and I
Goddess
are one.
calls. Someone
Your
from the
building
wild.
is complete. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our allies' town
More
needs
lumber
help.
Has
Is
sleep
required.
dulled my senses?
I heed the voice of Elun.
The sleeper has awakened.
What is nature's call?
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Where shall I strike?
Something is amiss.
Hi!
Ashrathoraman.
The land and I are one. For
I heed the
Kalimdor,
voice of Elun. Someone threatens the wilds.
More lumber is required.
Ashrathoraman.
The
there
sleeper
trouble?
has awakened.
For the trees.
Someone
Ashtherodanador.
threatens the
My
wilds.
strength is yours.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of someone threatens the wilds.
Our allies' town needs help.
Someone threatens the wild. As the goddess wills.
Has sleep dulled my
Your
senses?
building is complete.
Ashtherodanador.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Is
The
amiss.
sleeper has awakened. Our time is short.
More lumber is required.
The sleeper has awakened. I'm awake. I'm awake.
The land and I are one.
The goddess calls.
What threatens these
I heed the
lands?
voice of Elun.
The land and I are one. Something is amiss.
Research finished.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my
The
senses?
great
I
outdoors.
heed the
The
voice of
sleeper
Elun.
Has
has
sleep dulled my
awakened.
senses?
The sleeper has awakened. Anudora.
Hi!
Where shall I strike? Our time is short. My strength is yours.
Something
Someone
is
threatens the
amiss.
wilds.
Our allies'
Anudora.
town
The
needs
goddess
help.
calls.
For Kalimdor,
The great outdoors.
Ashrathoraman.
something is
I
amiss.
heed the voice
What
of
is
Elun.
nature's call? The great outdoors.
The land and I are one. For Faramordola,
Someone threatens the wilds.
Our allies' town needs help.
The goddess calls.
The great outdoors.
The sleeper has awakened.
The great
I heed the
outdoors.
voice of Elun.
Research finished.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Ashrathoraman.
invaded?
Someone threatens the wild. I alone.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ah, the great outdoors.
The sleeper has awakened.
More lumber is required. More lumber is
The
required.
goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Of course. At once. Anudura.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Ah, the great
Our
outdoors.
allies
What is
goddess
nature's
calls.
call?
So be it.
Your building is complete.
Asha Thoraman. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
Our allies
Ah, the great outdoors.
The sleeper has awakened.
An allied champion has fallen.
Threatens these lands.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Has sleep dulled
Our
my
allies'
senses?
town needs help.
It shall be
Our
done.
champion has fallen. Your building is complete. Research finished.
Something
Our
is
allies'
amiss.
town needs help.
The land and I are one.
Our allies' town needs help. Our allies' town needs help.
You are very brave to stand against me, little human. If only your countrymen had been as bold, I would have had more fun scouring your wretched nations from the world.
Is talking all you demons do?
Stormrage, show yourself! Or do you intend to have mortal girls do all your fighting for you?
Our allies' town needs help. Priestess, the undead have constructed a new settlement. They are mustering new forces to send at us. Our allies' town we can't build there.
The sleeper has awakened.
We can't build there.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I'm awake. I'm awake.
What threatens these lands?
The sleeper has awakened.
Treant may not root there. Your building is complete. Treant may not root there. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
the great
We can't
outdoors.
build there. Treant may not root there.
It shall be done.
Your building is complete.
My strength is yours.
Asha Thoraman. The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills.
Ah, the great outdoors.
For Kalimdor.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building
We're
is...
under attack! Send reinforcements quickly!
Ah, the great outdoors.
Your building is complete. We can't build there.
Someone threatens the
Your
wild.
building is complete.
Anudora.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Hi!
Ashtherodanador.
I heed the voice of Elune.
For Kalimdor.
Your building is complete.
Someone
Anudora.
threatens the wild.
Your building is complete.
The sleeper has awakened.
It shall be done.
Your building is complete.
For Kalimdor.
Someone threatens the wild. Immediately.
Our time is short. My path is clear. My path is
Anudora.
clear. The sleeper has
The
awakened.
goddess calls.
Is there trouble?
As the goddess wills.
Has sleep dulled my
The
senses?
sleeper has awakened.
Your building is complete.
It shall be done.
Where shall I strike?
Ashtherodanador.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our allies' town needs help.
For Kalimdor.
The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elune.
The sleeper has awakened.
Someone threatens the wild.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wild.
Citadel is in mix. Ashtherodanador.
The goddess calls.
Where shall I strike?
Our warriors
Anudora.
have engaged the enemy.
It shall be done.
My strength is yours. Anudora.
The land and I are
Ashthorama.
one.
As the goddess wills.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I heed the voice of Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashthorama. The goddess calls.
Your building is complete.
An allied champion has fallen. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
For Kalimdor.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Of course.
Someone
The great
threatens the wild.
outdoors.
It shall be
I
done.
heed the voice of Elune. So
For
be it.
Kalimdor. It shall be done.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wilds. Someone threatens
The
the wilds.
sleeper has
Anudora.
awakened.
Your building is
Ashtarodanador.
complete.
Our sacred grove is being
Ashtarodanador.
desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ashrathoraman. By Elune. I heed the
Our
voice of
allies'
Elune.
town needs help. Ah, the great outdoors.
We can't build there.
For Kalimdor. It shall be done. It shall be done.
Our time is short. At once.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
My strength is yours. Anudora, where shall I strike? I'm awake. I'm awake.
Hi! Ah, the great
As
outdoors.
sleep
The
dulled
goddess
my
calls.
senses.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elune.
What is nature's call?
Ashtarodanador. For Kalimdor.
Someone
Anudora.
threatens the wilds.
Our allies' town
So
needs
be
help.
it. The goddess calls.
For Kalimdor. The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
Ah, the great
Your
outdoors.
The
building is
sleeper
Anudora.
has awakened. Our time is short. Our time is short. My path is clear.
Something is amiss.
I'm awake. I'm awake. The
I heed the
sleeper
voice of
has
Elune.
Is there
awakened.
trouble?
Someone threatens the
My
wilds.
strength is yours. Of course. At once.
It shall be done.
I heed the voice of Elune.
The sleeper has awakened.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune.
Ashtarodanador.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Ah, the great outdoors.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Where shall I strike?
Someone threatens the wilds.
Anudora. I'm awake. I'm awake.
Your building is complete.
Ashtarodanador.
Our warriors
Kalimdor.
have engaged the enemy.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete.
Immediately.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills.
It shall be done.
My strength is yours.
Anudora.
Of course.
The goddess calls.
Our allies' town
So
needs
be
help.
it.
For Kalimdor.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our allies' town needs help.
I hear the voice of a wind. The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls.
Our allies' town needs help.
Someone threatens the wild.
Anudora.
I hear the voice of a
It
wind.
shall be
Our
done.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Once. Anudora.
It shall be done.
Ashrathoraman.
Ah, the great outdoors. Ah, the great outdoors.
The land and I are one.
What is nature's call?
Ashtherodanador.
My path is clear. Of course. My path is clear.
Ah, the great outdoors. Ah, the great outdoors.
Anudora.
Our sacred grove is being
Anudora.
desecrated.
The goddess calls.
For Kalimdor.
Ashrathoraman.
Ashtherodanador.
Someone threatens the wild.
Are we being invaded?
I hear the voice of a wind.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Someone threatens the wild. I hear the voice of a wind. The goddess calls.
Anudora. It shall be done.
Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
The sleeper has awakened.
We can't build there.
Anudora.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Where shall I strike?
Someone threatens the wild.
Ah, the great outdoors. I'm
The
game.
goddess calls.
For
I'm
Kalimdor.
awake. I'm awake.
It shall be done.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Once.
Our allies' town needs help.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Your building is complete.
Sleeper has awakened.
Someone threatens the wild. I hear the voice of Elune. I hear the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
Our time is short.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Someone threatens the wild. Someone threatens the wild. I believe.
Our allies' town needs help.
Ah, the great outdoors. Hi!
Our champion has
I heed
fallen.
the voice of Elune.
Our sacred grove is being
Our
desecrated. Our
allies'
champion
town
has
needs help.
fallen. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our
sleeper
allies'
has
town
awakened.
needs help. An
My
allied champion
strength
has
is
fallen.
yours.
Are we being invaded?
Where shall I strike? Anodora. My path is clear.
What is nature's call?
Our sacred
allies'
grove is
town
being
needs help.
desecrated.
Ah, the great outdoors.
You orcs are weak and hardly worth the effort. I wonder why Manaroth even bothered with you.
Our spirit is stronger than you know, demon. If we are to fall, then so be it. At least now, we are free.
Wretched little whelp actually hurt me. Are there none left to stand against the Legion? This is almost too easy. If I had known that this mortal resistance would be so weak, I would have launched this invasion centuries ago.
Our allies' town needs help.
Is there trouble? Hi!
Priestess, the undead have constructed a final settlement. They are mustering new forces with every passing moment.
The sleeper
building
has
is
awakened
complete.
at once. Of course.
Are we being invaded? What is nature's call?
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Our gold mine is
Ah,
running
the
low.
great outdoors.
We can't build there.
Is there trouble?
What threatens these lands? Anudora. For
Your
Kalimdor,
building is complete.
something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my
Are we
senses?
being invaded?
The sleeper
The
has
land and I
awakened.
are one.
My strength is yours. I'm awake. I'm awake.
Something is amiss.
Your building is complete. We can't build there.
What threatens these lands?
What is nature's call?
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands?
Are we being
Sacred
invaded?
grove is being desecrated. Your building is complete.
Something is amiss.
My path is clear.
The land and I are one. Has sleep
Our
dulled my
sacred
senses?
grove is being desecrated. Your building is complete.
What threatens these lands?
Your building is complete.
The land and I are one.
Is there trouble? Gladly.
Your building is complete.
What is nature's call?
Something is amiss.
The sleeper has awakened.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Something is amiss. The land and I are one.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
As
The great
Our
out
sacred grove is being desecrated.
what threatens these lands?
My strength is yours. At once.
What threatens these lands?
Our warriors have engaged the
I'm
enemy.
awake.
The
I'm awake.
great outdoors.
Our sacred grove is being
Has
desecrated.
sleep dulled my senses?
Your building is
Are we
complete.
being invaded?
The land and I are one.
Is there trouble?
I heed the voice of
Has
Elune.
sleep dulled my
The
senses?
sleeper has awakened.
The goddess calls. So be it.
Where shall I strike?
Someone threatens the wild.
Your building
The
is
land
complete.
and
Time
I
is
are
short.
one.
The sleeper has awakened.
It shall be
Our
done.
time is short. I'm awake. I'm awake.
It shall be done.
Thoraman.
Our sacred grove is being
Trees may
desecrated.
not root there.
Our warriors have engaged. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Of course.
Someone threatens the wild.
Your building is complete. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Your
The
building is
sleeper
complete.
has
wild.
awakened. Where shall I strike?
I heed the voice
Our
of Elune.
warriors have
there
engaged the
trouble?
enemy.
My strength is yours.
Our
Has
sacred
sleep
grove is
dulled
being
my
desecrated.
senses?
Insufficient gold.
The land and I are one.
Asher Thoraman.
Your building is complete. Our warriors
Our
have
goddess
engaged.
building
Our
is
sacred
complete.
grove is
Great
being
outdoors.
desecrated.
As the goddess wills.
The great outdoors.
I
Anudora.
heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have
Someone
engaged the
threatens the
enemy.
wild. The goddess calls.
Anudora.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Asher Thoraman.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'm awake. The sleeper has awakened.
Our sacred grove is being
The
desecrated.
sleeper has awakened.
Asher Thoraman.
Has sleep dulled my
Someone threatens the
senses?
wild.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Ashtaroth.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What threatens these lands?
sacred grove is being desecrated.
I hear the voice of a wind.
Threatens these
Our time
lands.
is short.
Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these
Our
lands?
sacred grove is being desecrated.
Something is amiss. It shall be done. The land and I are one.
Are we being invaded?
Has sleep
Our
dulled my
sacred grove is
senses?
being desecrated.
What
I heed the
threatens
voice
these
of the wind.
lands?
What is nature's call?
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the
Are we
wilds.
being invaded? Our sacred grove
warriors
is being
have engaged
desecrated.
Anudora. It shall be done.
Come, you night elves! Where is the fire and the passion with which you fought so long ago?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
The goddess calls. So be it.
The land and I are one.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
The land and I are one.
I hear the voice of a wind.
Something is amiss.
Our sacred grove is being
Our
desecrated.
Shaladana. For Kalamdor.
Our cause.
Archimonde's victory here has made him overconfident. He will not see the trap that I laid for him until it is too late.
At last, the way to the World Tree is clear. Witness the end, you mortals. The final hour has come.
The Outlanders held him back as long as they could. Were you successful in planning the summit's defense?
Yes. Now our victory is assured.
The roots will heal in time, as will the entire world. The sacrifices have been made. Just as the orcs, humans, and night elves discarded their old hatreds and stood united against a common foe, so did nature herself rise up to banish the shadow forever. As for me, I came back to ensure that there would be a future, to teach the world that it no longer needed guardians. The hope for future generations has always resided in mortal hands. And now that my task is done, I will take my place amongst the legends of the past.